Hey everyone, how are you? This is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot, and this is Tarot at 12. So welcome. I see we've got a bunch of people here already. That's awesome. I want to say hello. Bonita, hello. Aneri, how are you doing? Be grateful. Love the name. Love it. Preeti Raj, how are you? Anna, nice to see you. Timor. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. Life Beautiful, how are you? And Minu, how are you doing? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. This is an hour of free live tarot readings. Donations do take a priority. So if you'd like to, skip ahead and guarantee a reading today, go ahead and drop a donation of any amount. My link is in the description of the show, and that will give you priority status. But we are going to try to get to as many questions as we can in the hour. I will be watching the chat. I do focus very intently when I'm doing readings. So I only check the chat in between readings for the most part. So keep that in mind, and please don't be offended if I don't personally greet you. I do see you and I do check over the chat. So I appreciate you all and thank you for being here. Alrighty, let's get started. We've got our clear quartz here, charging up our first deck here. This one is the Druid Craft. Let me see. I always wait to choose a deck until I kind of read the question. And whatever's calling me in the minute, we'll see what this one, if this one is one of those. Alrighty, my friends, let us see what we have got. All right, Be Grateful wants to know what is coming toward me. We'll go ahead and use the Druid Craft. That sounded pretty good. All right, Be Grateful. Oh, I love that name. That is a good reminder, too, because we can see what's bad so much easier than we can see what's good sometimes, and it should be the opposite. We want to know what's coming toward Be Grateful. We want things that you have to be grateful for, right? All right, so let's see what we've got. All right. Okay, what's coming toward you? Whatever it is, it's coming fast. Got the Chariot. All right. Okay. So what's coming toward you? I think that you are going to have an opportunity where, you're just, oops, sorry. I don't look at the screen sometimes, so I don't realize I have it all crooked. Something's coming fast. As I said, we've got our Chariot, and we've also got the Chariot in the first spot, which means things are moving. What I think is coming towards you is an opportunity to kind of start over. You've got something coming quickly, an opportunity to start over. And, I don't know what that's about, like if that's about your relationship or if that's about your job. It could just be about you kind of having a new look on life. I mean, look at your name, Be Grateful. It could be a rebirth of a personal nature. But what it is, it's coming in and it's coming fast. So something, I don't know if something might happen that'll kind of push you into realizing, this is what you want to do. You want to kind of explore things and be reborn. But whatever's coming fast, not a problem, because you will take a moment to say, all right, slow down. Let's figure this out. Once you have a chance to think about it, that's when the rebirth part comes. That's when you are going to feel renewed. That's when a new chapter will start, a new idea, new impression, new thought process. After that, we have the Two of Wands, which pairs perfectly with this because this is about taking an inner journey, trying to decide what to do. I am really getting it strong. I think this is going to be some kind of revelation that you're going to have, or some sort of awakening to something. It's all going to click and you're going to realize what's going on. I mean, I've got too many things saying that. So I'm thinking definitively that is what is coming. That is what is coming. Be grateful. And you should be grateful. Sorry, I couldn't help myself on that one. All righty, we have a donation. Let us see what we've got here. All right. This one is for, Talicia. Hello, Talicia. Thank you so much for your donation. It's greatly appreciated. Please go ahead and post your question. This does make you priority. So go ahead and write that in the comments there. And in the meantime, while you're typing that, I'm going to go ahead and take a reading here for Bonita. Bonita, may I know what's next in my love life? Yes, let's do this with Deviant Moon. This is while I'm waiting on Talicia's question, and Talicia has donated, so she is priority, so she will be the next question. So Bonita wants to know, may I know what's next in my love life? We're going to use the Deviant Moon Tarot. We want to know what is next in Bonita's love life. I love this deck. The cards are kind of long and skinny, so it's not a problem, but just interesting. What's coming in your love life? Let us see what we have got. Okay. All right. So are you dating somebody, or have you been dating somebody that you are just thinking is not the way to go? I'm saying that because we have this 7 of Wands, and this is about kind of protecting your own, fighting off other ideas, other things, so that you can kind of protect yourself. That's why I'm asking, have you kind of just had some sort of, not necessarily a breakup, but just some kind of decision that you're like, nope, I don't want to do this. Reason that also is tied in here to Temperance. Temperance is about keeping the balance, and that's balance with time. That's balance with your thoughts, your energy, the workload. You can't be giving more than somebody else is giving you. Well, you can, but that's not the ideal way to go. You got to have some sort of balance. Sometimes in life, one of the partnership is giving more than the other at the time, and then vice versa. It flips, so it's a matter of give and take. But I'm feeling like you weren't feeling that. I don't know. I'm interested to know if you were in a relationship. I'm going to scroll down. Okay. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing, but I'm just curious, because that would make a lot of sense. If you aren't just, leaving a situation like that, that might be something to watch out for, because, I do see you leaving it. We've got the Hermit here. This is walking on alone, walking on, trying to figure it out, knowing what to do, knowing the path that you want to take, and deciding what you want to do. Judgment, decide. So what this is saying now, what's next in your love life? I think you might have a little bit of somebody who's not so fair, feel like you're doing more of the work, feel like the emotions aren't equal, that kind of a thing. If you just had a breakup, that would make sense too. But if it's somebody new, be watchful for that. Because then I think you're going to kind of say, all right, I want somebody in balance. I need this, and I'm not willing to sacrifice and just be with people because they want to be with me, or that I don't want to be alone, Being alone is sometimes the best way to kind of really get in touch with what we want, what we need. So it's often a good thing. And then here's the decision. So I think, that even though this sounds like, oh, geez, I don't want that, but I think it's really going to kind of propel you forward into making that love decision. Somebody will be there that you are going to decide about whether you want them in your life. I think you will have a better chance of discerning what people are worthy of you. So this is all good. This is a really good growth and personal development kind of reading, which tells me the tarot is suggesting you need to do a little bit of a reflection moment to make sure you're choosing the right person. Does that make sense? All right, Bonita, I hope that was helpful. Let's see, Talicia, I'm going to look for your question. Oh, here we go, honey. You are a general reading. Wonderful. And you use purple hearts. Purple is my favorite color. Beautiful flowers. Thank you for your subscription. I'm so glad you found the channel. To any of you that are new here, I would like to invite you to do like Beautiful Flowers just did and subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell. I've got lots of things come up, pop-up things and things like that. Like just this morning, I did a pop-up live stream for an hour. I also have videos that I put out, informative and whatnot. So the bell will let you know. All right, let's focus. This is for Talicia. Thank you for your donation. We're going to use the classic Llewellyn, and we're going to get a general read. Whoop. We're going to get a general reading for Talicia. Oh, Anna's saying you missed the pop-up. Yeah, this was a pop-up. I did it at 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Central Time today. I usually give a half-hour notice, and I do pop-ups, So this show is scheduled. This is at 12 o'clock always, guaranteed. But the pop-ups, I do, here and there, and I have videos. I try to put out something new content for you guys so that there's something interesting and hopefully helpful. All right, general reading for Talicia. We need to rein it in here. Focus. All right. Okie dokie. What is going on over here? I got a bunch of stuff. Okay. Talicia. Let's see. Talicia. Hope I'm saying that right. General reading. Well, let us see what we've got. Now, are you dating? Are you in a relationship? Looks like something's coming in some sort of love situation. I've got the Page of Cups here. The pages are always new information. These are messages. This is love. This is the Suit of Cups. This is, somebody, again, who would be in charge of emotions, who does have a caring, loving feeling. It's probably somebody who's a bit of an introvert, someone who likes to spend time with themselves or pursuit of things that are, independent kind of hobbies type thing. But yeah, I see that coming. I see that really coming here. Now, Three of Wands, that's about setting out on your journey. Knowing, okay, I'm starting out, I'm doing something different, I'm going to go and I'm planning it. So perhaps this person coming in is going to make you feel like, all right, I got to go. I got to plan this now. What are we doing? You're trying to figure out where to go next. Well, whatever you decide, it's going to go fast. We got the Eight of Wands. Speed, that is actions. Eight of Wands, things are moving. Right next to that, we have the Queen of Cups. Now, this is all about, first of all, queens. Queens are kind of the ones who watch out for the people. They make sure that everybody's good in the kingdom. They're everybody's friend. They're supportive. They have empathy. All the queens. But in particular, the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who is often considered moody. Moody people have a lot of emotions. She's the Queen of Cups. She's got that emotion stuff going on for herself. However, she is known to be everybody's best friend, everybody's idea of a best spouse. So she's a good friend, a good spouse. She's just a little, she's got a lot of emotions in there. Not necessarily a bad thing, but a lot of emotions. So I'll tell you exactly what I'm thinking about this. We've got bookends here. The bookends are the Page and the Queen of Cups. As you notice, they're obviously in the same suit and also in the court. So we've got two court cards. This is about a personality. These are two personalities. Somebody's coming in, and there's you. I think that you've got that going on. That's what she's saying. That's more describing you. So, keep in mind that somebody you might be meeting is maybe has a tendency to be a bit of an introvert, which again, not a problem, but you can't be trying to force the introvert to, go out to the club and all this. They're not going to want to do that, right? But whatever's going to happen with that is going to happen quickly. So I think it's probably some good love news, assuming you wanted love news. I'm hoping, because that's what this is telling me. Now, if you're not looking for a new partner, if that's not where you are, this could also mean the same thing, except for this would be new information from your partner that would take things in a new direction. See, so it does still apply, but it's definitely, no matter what way you look at it, it is a love reading for sure. So again, current relationship, new chapter might be starting, but new relationship, someone's coming in. someone's coming in, and I think it's going to go well, and I think it's going to go quickly. Just be careful because this person's more of an introvert, and you don't want to be, forcing them in an effort to help. You don't want to be like, let's go. And they're like, oh my goodness, I just want to read my book. Well, I hope that helps, Talisa, and thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it, and it does go right back into the channel. I'm always trying to kind of improve things and get better software, get more decks, things like that. Alrighty, we have another donation. This is from Tanya. Let me find... Oh, Yusra, hello. I'm so glad you're here. We have our beautiful moderator, Yusra. Thank you for coming, and I'm so glad you're here to help out. Kritika! Kritika has a name that you just want to yell. Hello, Kritika. I'm glad you're here. Oh, okay, Talisa, you're saying you're single. Well, someone's coming. I saw that real clear. Really strong love, too. I mean, it's a very strong theme. All right, so I am looking for TD. TD is the username, and I apologize if you've told me before and I don't remember. I do stay so focused. I have no excuse. I just don't remember. I tried writing some things down. Tanya D, there, I think. Yusra, who I want to always say Yursa, I don't know why. Yusra caught it for me. Thank you so much. So let's get your question, Tanya. I'm looking. I'm not seeing it, honey. There we go. I found it. Thank you, Tanya, and thanks for your donation. My question is, how is Kay feeling about me, and will I get a text from him this week? Ooh, let's find out. We want to use Tarot in Wonderland for this one. Yep, that's what we're using. Okay, so how is Kay feeling about Tanya, and are you going to get a text this week? Ooh. All right, let's find out. Let us find out. I'll give it another shuffle. Tanya. Okay. All right, let's find out. Will you get a text this week? How is Kay feeling? And what is going on with that? We want to know. We want to know. Okay. I have several decks here, but this whole week I've been kind of using the same like 4 or 5. I don't know what. It's what calls me. So anyway, how is Kay feeling about you this week or now? And will you get a text this week? Yes, I believe you will. I do think you're going to. Now it's Tuesday, so we do have a little time left in the week. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm seeing yes. And the reason I'm saying that is we have the Empress here. The Empress is about growing things. It's about things expanding. Things, the text, that's the thing that's expanding. The communication, the response, the reaching out, the feelings. That is happening with this Temperance or the Empress card. That's what that's telling me. Next, we have the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands, this is about building a foundation. Well, when you get a text, I think that building a foundation, you guys are going to be communicating. You guys will have the good feelings. That means that the feelings are good and that this text is what's going to be helping to build that foundation. This is confirmed even more by the Chariot. Things are going to be moving. We've got some things moving here. So you're going to be seeing some action, I think. That's why I do think the text will be coming this week. Here at the end, we have the Knight of Wands. Knights are always about important messages. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Wands, the suit of energy, passion, getting things done. I mean, this is like the whole thing is saying, yep, and yep. I mean, this is really, really strong. Again, I think that communication is coming, new communications right there. And the feelings, I think, are there too. We've got this foundation. I think that those things, I mean, we've got to see how it plays out. You have to see how you feel about Kay once you get to know Kay a little better and so forth. But right now, that's the goal. That's the idea, underlying idea, is that there is a desire to build a foundation. Ooh, Tanya, that's exciting. So, if you feel comfortable, I would love to hear if you do hear from him this week. The cards are saying that it looks like it's going to happen this week. I'll be interested to hear. Good luck with that. All right, my dears, it looks like we have another donation. Thank you so much. This is from Cece Girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. And let us find your question. Here we are. All right. Thank you again. Let's find out what your question is. Where is my connection heading with T? Can you see any future with us? Thank you. You are welcome. Let us find out. Is there a future? Where is this going with T and CC Girl? Let's find out. I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that one. I want to use Classic Llewellyn. All right. All right. Can I see any future? Let's see. Is there a future for D and CC Girl? Is there a future? Where is it heading? T. Okay. Let's find out. All right, for any of you that are new here, I want to say welcome, and I'd love to invite you to subscribe to the channel. I'd love you to stay in touch with the MPT family, but also I put up pop-up videos, so this way you'll get alerts when I'm on and the cool things I'm doing. So, well, I think they're cool. Hope you do too. But anyway, welcome. Okay, so where is this connection heading? Where? All right, I see a little bit of a struggle, a little bit of a push-pull, but I see this standing firm. I don't see that it's something that's going to break it, change it really. I mean, but I do see a little push-pull here. We've got our Three of Swords. This is about heartbreak. This is about feeling like things aren't going right. So breakup, not necessarily in the heartbreak, I mean, not necessarily in a breakup. But heartbreak, meaning heartache, is probably a better word. Feeling like, things are kind of, look at this heart. This heart is all wrapped in barbed wire and all that stuff. But the reason I say it's push-pull and you will be successful is because we have the Emperor. Look at him. He's wearing armor, for God's sakes. He's got an armor suit on. He's got a crown. He is just, going to make things happen. He's going to take care of everything, and he's standing firm. So I think, something might be happening, like some sort of problem, some sort of disagreement, some kind of push and pull. But I do think it'll always come back to center, which is the Emperor. That's a good thing. There are always disagreements. There are always bumps in the roads. There are always times where we feel insecure. That's where good communication comes in. This is the Three of Swords. Swords is the suit of communication. So the tarot is suggesting you make sure to have your communication open. And if you do that, if you guys continue to, go back and forth and listen to each other, this Emperor is who you are. All right, what have we got next? We've got the Knight of Wands. What? We've got the Knight of Wands again. An important message. This is fire. This is action. This is coming. So, it's running right into our Emperor. This is something soon, something coming in. Let's find out what the rest is saying so that we can put it together. We've got our Six of Swords. Now, this is typically about kind of like a guided journey. A guided journey moving on to a better place. Swords, the suit of communication, thoughts, and ideas. So, I think exactly like what these were saying, the communication needs to be there. I do believe there is a future. Look at this. Look where you're going. You've got a guided boat ride pushing you to a brighter shore, to a bright future. Again, the strong theme is communication. You have to have that good communication. I think things will move along slowly, but I do think we've got this little bit of a push-pull. So, but if you have good communication, this is the set point. This is your set point. You are the emperor. Your relationship will be the emperor. This is the strong point. But I can't stress it enough. You need to have communication, good communication to iron any of this out. Once you have that good communication, I think things will be moving forward, and I think there is a bright future. That is exactly what I'm seeing. Communication, though, that's coming up strong. That's coming up really strong. We had bookends there. So, yeah, make sure that you guys are communicating. And communicating doesn't just mean talking. It means listening. That's like the hardest thing, is to know when to be quiet. You got to know when to, sometimes you do have to. That's how communication is. But I'm seeing that communication is an issue because we had bookends. So something needs to change communication-wise, and then that bubble will have been broken. Does that make sense? All righty. Well, good luck with that. I hope it goes well. Sounds like, some communication is needed. It's hard when, I don't know if you guys are together, if you're not together, but I assume by, saying your connection that perhaps you are not together yet. So somebody's got to break that bubble and be communicating. All righty. Thank you so much for your donation. Let's find out what else we have on the agenda. And let us see what was going on here. I'm sorry. Sanal, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate you coming, and I'm so glad you subscribed. We're going to have a lot of fun here, and let's get to your reading. Who is coming toward me in my love life with a marriage commitment? Okay, so we want a marriage commitment. We want love. We want love information. Okay, so who is coming toward me in love? Ooh, not that. There we go. Who is coming toward me in love? I'm going to use the Today's Journey Tarot. Very cool, kind of modern feel to it. Let's take a look. Who is coming toward me in love? Oh, dropped one. Darn it. Now I got to do it again. All right, 1 second. See what I mean about me dropping cards? I'm a shuffled nightmare. There we go. See, and then I get my rhythm, and I'm like super, super cocky. Like, yeah, look at me shuffle. And then I drop all of them. So there you go. All righty. So what's coming toward Sanal in life? Oops, I did get 2 there. See, I keep those. When I lay them down by accident, I keep those. But the ones I drop while I'm shuffling, I do not keep those because I drop tons of them. Every time. So that's my process. All right, so what's coming up? We want to see love life. We want to see commitment. We're looking at a marriage. We want to see what's going on. Okay. All right, so who's coming towards you in your love life? We've got the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups, and again, you guys, gender does not matter in tarot. So, for example, the Queen of Cups, the queen is usually a woman. It's not. It's just for the symbolism of it and the qualities of this particular person, the queen in this case, can apply to a man or a woman. So again, don't let gender, throw you off there because it doesn't matter. It's universal. Okay, so the Queen of Water. This is the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who makes a great friend, a great spouse, like we were talking earlier. This is somebody who has all those emotions, so she does have a little bit of a wave that she's riding. This particular deck shows this woman behind the glass and just kind of sitting there drinking coffee, looking out, see what's going on, observing. So I think you're going to be waiting just a bit. That doesn't mean that things aren't moving, but it does mean that, you might have to do a little bit of observing and waiting to find the right person. I can't stress it enough. Don't just find the available person. Find the right person, right? All right. So the reason I said that this is not something to worry about or to even be that concerned, just be aware. because we have the Six of Water right next to it. We have our Six of Water. This is about being helpful. This is about giving and taking. This is about somebody coming into your life. So I do see that while you are waiting, stand back and watch. Somebody's coming. And look at this. Maybe he's going to come in on a surfboard, right? No. This is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. This is new information. These are new messages about love. So I think something new is coming. Now, as far as commitment, we can't do any better than the King of Swords, Father of Air. Sorry, he's the King of Swords. Kings, again, have the whole big picture in mind. They are calm. They are planning. The King of Swords in particular, this is somebody who is a decision maker, somebody who gets things done. So that would be commitment. That would be marriage. That would be your life. So let's put it all together. I am thinking that right now you might be sitting back and kind of waiting a little bit, but that's not to despair about, because I do think something's coming. I think something is coming. I think it's a give and a take kind of thing. So, look around at the people when you meet them. Make sure it's a balanced conversation. Make sure it's a balanced goals in life. Make sure it's very balanced and it's like a give and a take. But that's coming. This is a new message. I mean, again, look at that, flying in on that wave. It's coming. And this is going to be somebody who really knows what's going on, really has their finger on, the pulse of what needs to happen, very decisive, makes decisions. This is often somebody who's very blunt. So that's who you might be watching out for. All right, that's pretty cool, huh? Well, welcome to the channel, and I'm so glad we got to do your reading. Everyone, just so you know, readings are selected randomly. I do my best to pick randomly. However, donations do take priority, so if you'd like to be bumped up to priority status, you can feel free to go ahead and make a donation. Okay, Allison. Allison would like to know any advice that Spirit has for me. Oh, and as I was talking, I got a buzzing on my phone. I've got a donation from Cece. Thank you, Cece. It was buzzing right there, and I heard it, so I will get to your question next. Thank you so much. Back to Allison. I'm so sorry. Would any love advice that Spirit has for me? Ooh, I love these. Maybe anything about my guides and who is watching over me, or what things I should focus on to help my journey. Oh, I love these. I love these questions. We're going to use the Wizard's Tarot. I love questions that are about messages from your higher power. Whatever you believe, whatever you practice, it's spirit guides, it's angels, it's the universe, it's whatever it is that you practice. It all is the same source. We're all part of the same source. So I love it, getting the messages in to help you on your journey. For Allison. Okay, let's find out. What have you got to say to Allison? Let's get some words of advice, words of wisdom, things to think about. Alrighty. All right. Whoa, sorry, I'm way off there, huh? Because I'm not looking at the screen, I'm looking at my hands. All right, so messages from Spirit. Now, somebody is very much looking over you. Very, very, very much. We've got our Six of Swords. That's about riding in this sidecar, right? You're riding in the sidecar while this wizard takes you on this motorcycle ride with magic, right? That's somebody that is guiding you. Somebody's that with you. Somebody that sits literally right next to you. Now, Swords is about communication. So, messages that you're getting, that would make total sense. Any messages, that you would be getting would be coming from your guides. We have the Five of Pentacles next to that. So this is a confirmation, just to clarify. Your guide doesn't leave you. Your guide stays with you. This is about the Four of Pentacles, about being kept together. Now, in a lot of the decks, it's these two poor homeless people looking like they're sick and they're being kept out of a church. So sometimes that can mean other things. But one of the things it also means is that those poor homeless sick people that are walking around not being let into the church, they always stick together. In this deck, we don't see those poor homeless people or whatever they are. We see people inside. So that's keeping them in. That's keeping your guide with you. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands. Pages are new information and new messages. This is about inspiration. This is about ideas. This is about free spirit. I'm thinking that, you know what, if you got to be able to kind of listen. Sometimes it's your intuition, and other times it's listening to other people, like something, an idea that stands out to you, or you overhear something, or, I always think of things like this. I think if I hear it 3 times, something that's out of place, if I hear something out of place 3 times, that means I need to pay attention to it. So, for example, say I'm not eating watermelon. I don't like watermelon. I'm not eating watermelon. Okay. And then somebody talks to me about a watermelon 3 times in one day. Now it's not connected to what I ate or what's in my kitchen. Randomly, weirdly, I hear about a watermelon 3 times in one day. I'm paying attention. There's something happening with the watermelon. See? So you need to be listening. You need to be paying attention and getting that in divine inspiration. Wands is the suit of growth and effort. And you got to tap into that, because guess what? Once you do, you have the power to manifest things in your life. Meaning, what kind of life do you want to live? I talk about it a little bit here and there, but the law of attraction, I'm really into the law of attraction, and I won't get into that all right now. This is a tarot show, but law of attraction does pull in. And law of attraction is all about manifesting things. And great things are there. The ability is there. The imagination, the excitement. You need to listen. Again, listen to your intuition. See if you can pick up on it. But also keep your ears open. You don't want to miss when somebody's talking about the watermelon, right? Because then you have an idea. So using my stupid example about a watermelon, say I heard that 3 times in a day, and now I have to pay attention. And then all of a sudden I have some great idea of how to make a telephone out of a watermelon. Now, clearly that's a dumb thing, but do you see what I mean though? So listen, and that will help you. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right. CC. I'm sorry I missed it there. I heard it buzzing right when I was reading Allison's question there. So let me bump you up to priority, and let's get your question answered. Let me scroll around here. Let's see. All right. Oh, there's a little tiny bug flying around, and it just keeps bumping into my glasses. All right. Let's see. Okay, so from our last reading, you were afraid to communicate because he might ignore you. Oh, yeah, it was real big about communication in there, too. So let's see what else it has to say. I want to see what your follow-up question is before here we go. There we go. All right. What does the Leo like or find attractive about you? Let's find out. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. We want to shine some light on this question. So we're using the Light Seers. We want to know what the Leo likes or finds attractive about you. Okay. What are the qualities standing out to Leo about CC Girl? One more second. Whoa, almost dropped it. But I didn't. I saved the day. Okay, what's going on with this? Okay, let's find out. All right, guys, I want to let you know there are about 20 minutes left in the show. I am going to keep going till the very end. But if you want to guarantee a reading or bump yourself up, definitely go ahead and drop a donation in there of any amount. I stick around for all donations, but I do like to try to end at an hour. So if at that point there aren't donations, I will try to end the show right then. But we're going to try to get as many questions as we can in before that, right? All right. So what are some things that the Leo finds attractive about you? I think one of the things that's going to stand out is your ability not to second guess yourself. You know, this card here, this is the Eight of Swords, and this is about, you know, look at this. She's looking in the mirror, not seeing herself as she really is. You know, this is something that the opposite would be you then, because that would be something to admire. Being able to not let other people's perceptions of you kind of alter the way you see yourself, because that's what this lady's doing, right? Next thing, this is strength. Strength means that inner strength, that ability to just kind of make sure to do what's right all the time, and to go hard and strong at it. You know, this is about strength, not about brute force strength. You know, we're not talking about, you know, swords flying and lightning and thunder. We're talking about strength. We're talking about that will. That's what we're talking about. That's one of the things I think that is very appealing. Next, we have the moon. I think one of the things that's drawn him to you is some of the mystery. While he probably sees your strength, you have to have strength to do that, right? To not be trapped in that little misguided vision of yourself, right? You need strength for that. Here's your strength. So these are personal qualities, personality qualities. One of the things, though, that I think he likes is that some of it's still a bit of a mystery. He feels that you're strong. He sees these things. But what's really exciting is what he doesn't see. He's very interested in wanting to know what he doesn't see. So I would say that that is something definitely that would potentially be on Leo's mind. What is next? We have our Three of Pentacles. This is about hard work and showing your craft off. And when I say showing it off, I don't mean that in a negative connotation. I mean that as a positive thing. You know, admiring, like, look at my sculpture. Look at this painting. Let me show you what I did. In this particular deck, they're making a, I don't know if it's a dream catcher or what, but it's something like that. And clearly a lot of detail goes into it. It's kind of an art form. So I'm thinking, you know, there's some mystery, there's some unknowns. That's exciting. But I'm seeing this. It's all focused on how you carry yourself, how you present yourself. You seem very strong. You seem like you have talent in some area. And one of the things is you're not going with the crowd. You're not going with the clique. You're not walking around saying, you know, what are other people thinking of me? What's on the front page of this magazine? I have the feeling that that's probably what that means. But don't forget, some of the mystery is part of what's fun. So yeah, so keep going. You know, you're doing great. And again, this is something you were doing before Leo. So this is not about Leo. This is who you are. You have that ability, and you are doing it. You are showing it off in that Three of Pentacles. People are admiring it. So, you know, I'm thinking that's pretty good. Oh, great. Well, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for the donation too. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get to another question. All righty, manifesting dreams. How are you? Why do I constantly see synchronicities with my person? 1111, 1010. Our kids having the same nicknames, etc. Whoa, synchronicity. All right, this is very cool. We are going to use, what are we going to use? We're going to use Anna K. That's what we're going to do. Why do you see the synchronicities? What is it trying to tell you? Typically, the 1111 is a message. I don't know enough about the rest, and I don't want to say something that I'm not correct on. That's typically, as far as I know, you know, I would not go on what I say about numerology. I have a little experience in everything. It's seriously almost weird. But I would look that up, because that does mean something significant. Okay, so why do you see synchronicities with your person? We want to know. We want to know. Oh, you guys, check back. I think at 3:30. I think I set it up for. My pick a card video is going to be published, and today is about finding a job. So check that out. I think it's going live at 3:30. It'll be on there if that time doesn't work for you, but keep your eye open. Okay, so why are you seeing this? Why? Because you two are really on the same path. You two are really growing and nurturing a relationship, a life together. This is, I see it right here. We've got the Fool. The Fool, this is a new beginning. This is a new, a new opportunity to start and do things. Well, new opportunities, we can have new opportunities every day. It doesn't have to be like some great thing like, oh, I have the opportunity to move to another country. And, it doesn't have, can be that, but it could just be a start over. Every day could be the Fool. It could start with the Fool. It does, because it's one of the majors, though, it does indicate that it is something more of more significance. So what I'm seeing, the Fool is running right into our Queen, the Queen of Pentacles. She is somebody who plans. She is somebody who is with the people. She's empathetic. She's kind. But she's also one that's trying to grow ideas. Somebody that's trying to really get that firm plan in place. Somebody who's trying to really be supportive and inspirational. So it's a new beginning every day. You guys are in sync. And what you're doing for your person, what your person is doing for you, these are all things that start off on a new journey. It's like fresh every day. And when you have something that you feel defensive about or that protective about, or something that you need to kind of hold everybody else off, when you're feeling a little bit of that digging your heels in the ground and saying, nope, I'm not going, it always prevails back to, you guys must always find your center. We've got the Justice card. This is about decision. This is about fairness. This is about things going back into place where they need to be. This is also one of the majors. So I'm thinking this is an event. The Nine of Rods, that's an event. That's the event of, protecting your own, protecting what's going on, protecting what you're doing. This is the suit of growth and effort. So somebody potentially encroaching on your growth and effort. But that's an event. These are real life. These are the solids in your life. Now, this is not a major, but it is a court card. So that's typically a personality trait. I think you guys are in sync. Synchronicity. I think you guys are in sync with your personalities. I think that each day you have new opportunities that you feed for each other. Those numbers are repeating to remind you of that. They're telling you to pay attention. A lot of times it's messages too. So, keep your mind open. Keep your intuition and listen, or keep your intuition open, and listen. But I'm seeing you guys are just super strong. You guys are really strong. This is an event. This is a life. Do you see what I'm saying? So this would be something potentially going on right now, something that will go away, da. But this is who you are. This is why you are in you're in sync. Couldn't say it. Ooh, manifesting dreams. Manifesting dreams. Your name says it right there. That's awesome. Okay, so let us see what we have on the agenda. All righty, so let me get back up here. I'm kind of all over here with my little mouse. Dun, 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 dun. Night Reader, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. The Night Reader Tarot, he is a moderator in my chat today along with Yusra. And Night Reader Tarot is here every day and moderates, but he also has 2 shows over on his channel. I moderate over there. So check him out. He's got a show called Tarot Days and Nights, and he's on at 11:30 Eastern and 6 p.m. Eastern every day, twice a day. I'm always at the morning show, and at nighttime I'm kind of hit or miss because of my things going on in my family life and whatnot. But so I'd love to see you there too in the chat. If you come, please say hello to me. Let me know you're there and get a reading from Night Reader. Alrighty. So let me see. What have we got here? Stephanie. Stephanie would like to know, is my mechanic going to finally return my car, and when, or do I have to take other measures? Yeah. What's up with that? Let's use today's journey. Seems very modern to me. What is going on with that? Oh, I don't like that at all. Why does your mechanic have your car? Obviously, there was some work to be done, but once the work is finished, why wouldn't the car be returned? Or is he one of those mechanics that once he finishes one thing, there's miraculously another thing wrong? I don't know about that. Ooh, almost dropped everything. That is not good. All right, mechanic, where is the car? Does Stephanie need to take other measures? All right. Okay, I know this must be very frustrating for you. Okay, let's find out what we've got. Okay, whoops, sorry. Control. Wow. Oh, interesting. Oh, we got this guy again, and I do shuffle. Very weird. Alrighty. So this is about control. This is about being able to balance, being able to drive. Obviously he's driving no-handed, so he's got that balance. He knows what he's doing. He's got the speed. Next to that, we do have the Three of Air, which is the Three of Swords. In this deck, this person is sitting here kind of sad at dinner thinking, where are you? Why didn't you come? Three of Air is the Three of Swords. Traditionally, the heartbreak card. Seven of Fire. Fire is wands. So this is the Seven of Wands. This is about somebody sneaking away with your things. Somebody sneaking away with it. Running away and taking the credit, right? And then here we got our Youth of Fire. This is our Page of Cups. This is about, Page of Cups. Cups are about love. This is love and emotion, and pages are always new information, kind of new messages. This is somebody who hates change. This is somebody who, is very curious and wants to discover things, but is more better suited to be doing things that are a little bit more of an introverted type of thing. I didn't say that very well, but I hope you know what I meant. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking this is meaning. I do think that you might need to take future measures. However, I don't know that, that would necessarily mean call the police, call your lawyer. But I do think you need to be saying to this person, definitively, I need my car back. I want it back by Tuesday at 3 o'clock. And then Tuesday at 3 o'clock comes and you don't have it. Then you say, I'm going to need to take additional measures. And, I'm calling my friend who is, that last part, I don't know about that part because I don't know who your friends are. But this is all showing me that's what this is telling me. These are all showing me this is you. You're wondering, where in the hell is my car, right? Instead of dinner, you're sitting in the driveway and there's nobody there, right? How interesting that this guy's riding a bicycle. No car, right? No car. Balance, control. So I'm sure it seemed like a good idea. I mean, obviously you had a problem, you had a repair, you needed something to do. Now, if you need to now, I don't know, if he's finding more repair work that needs to be done, those kinds of things, say thank you, I'm going to take it to somewhere, I'll get a second opinion. Or, okay, thanks, I'll think about it. That kind of stuff, that. But again, having the control, that would mean that you're in agreement about the work that needs to be done. You're in agreement on the cost. If this is a cost dispute, well, then, obviously you have to pay for work that is done. That's a service that has been rendered. And if you knew the cost up front, then, there you go. But adding things on, things like that, if you've agreed to it and it's somehow not, working, the payment plans, all that great stuff that you already know about, I'm sure. I'm not sure how that would tie in, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling more that it's about the work that they keep coming up with. It might have something to do with the money. Well, it's either money or the amount of work. But again, I'm feeling this is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about protecting. Again, this is about fighting things off. I think you need to wrap it up with this mechanic. That's what this is saying, and that's what our Youth of Fire is confirming. Again, Page of Water, excuse me, Page of Cups. You know what? This is somebody, though, who, you're curious. You need to look out in a different way. You need to look for new measures. He's curious. Yeah. And you're feeling like this. These are you. You're feeling sad and you're curious about a new thing, right? So I would call him. I would try to get that situated. If it's more work he's saying that needs to be done, okay, I'll figure that out. Thank you. Goodbye. If it's the money, then you can be like, all right, let me shop around. If it's money that you've already paid and that you're not getting the work done, again, you maybe have to just be direct. Be very direct. And you know what? I've always been told, and I always say this, you have to use the broken record method. The broken record method. What that is for all of you youngins who don't know what a record is. No, I'm just kidding. I know you know what a record is. So we've got our record on the record player, right? And it's spinning around and around and around and around and around and right? Now, if it were broken, it would just play this part over and over again and stop, right? So what you do is you be the broken record. Think of a saying or the thing you want to say, the line that you want to use or the announcement or the question. And so in your head, you'd be like, well, I'm glad you looked after my car. Thank you, but I need the keys. And then he says, well, blah, 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 blah. And you say, thank you for working on my car, but I need my keys. Well, champa, 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 champa. Thank you for my car. I need my keys. You see what I mean? Broken record. Doesn't matter what they say. You keep repeating that, and then they will stop. It works. I'm telling you, it works. All right, my dears, enough of that. I'm sorry I kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent, but good luck with that. I hope you get your car back. All righty, so let me see what else we have. Let me check for donations really quickly because they don't always come in at the same time, and I hate to miss them. Okay, we're good to move on. So let me see what else we've got. Now, again, I'm just trying to just scroll through and pick something random. I don't read the questions ahead of time. I don't look at the names really. Otherwise, I just kind of close my eyes and pick. So literally random. Sometimes I pick the same one by accident, so I need to move around. All righty, here we've got one. This is for Stay Calm. Stay Calm. Love it. I need that name. I'm a little high strung. All right, general love reading, please. Okay, we're going to do a love reading. We're going to use the Gaian Tarot. I don't use this one very often. I don't know why. No reason. Just don't. I don't know. His voice is quiet and I don't hear it maybe. All right, general love reading. All right, my friends, we are nearing the end of the hour. I am going to keep going, but I am going to wrap it up. After this, I will probably be taking one more question, unless there are donations, of course. I will stay for all donations. So keep that in mind, and let's find out a general reading for Stay Calm. Find out what's coming. What are some things that Stay Calm should be aware of? Should be watching out for, should be noticing, or what things they can look forward to. Okay. Aren't these cards beautiful? They had gorgeous borders. I cut them. I have to trim them when they're too big. I don't like borders. All righty. So what's coming toward general love reading? What's coming? All right. General love. There's something that you need to do that you need to kind of be looking at from a different direction. It might even be taking a different direction. Not sure if you're with somebody or not. If you're dating, it looks like you need to start looking in another different place, which, could mean the place you're looking, the types of people you're meeting, or it could also mean the way you're doing it, the way you're dating. I mean, are you online? Are you meeting friends at work? Are you, stuff like that. So you need to be kind of looking at things in a different direction. At least take a step back and consider things as opposed to just doing things on an autopilot, you know? All right, so Child of Air, we've got our Page of Swords, pages, new information, new messages. So it sounds like you might be hearing something. This is also about new ways of communicating, new ways. What does that sound like? That sounds like our hangman, new ways of communicating. So if you're used to, like, blowing up someone's phone, texting, don't do that. Do something different. If you're used to, if you're emailing, if you're on an app, go to a different app. New ways of communicating. Instead of texting, call. Instead of writing an email, text. You see what I'm saying? Do it different. Change it up. Now we've got our Explorer of Water. This is the, oh my goodness, this is the Knight of Cups. You've got the Page and the Knight right here. So this is good. Something good is coming. This Explorer of Water, that's the Prince, the Knight, and he is often what you'd think of like your favorite movie star, romantic movie star. Insert them here. That's who that is. Just does everything right. You're attracted. This is looking so good. And you have Page, Knight, 1, 2. They go right after each other, and they're both about communication and messages. This is the message, but this is taking action on the message. Something is brewing. Something is brewing. Got to remember to keep looking at different ways to communicate, though. And then we've got our Seven of Fire. This is our Seven of Wands. We've gotten the Seven of Wands a lot today. Seven of Wands is about, again, protecting what you've done, protecting your work, and not letting anybody come in and steal it, take it, ruin it. So be careful. Do you have a friend who's kind of like, poo-pooing everything you do? Don't let them steal your thunder. Don't let them steal your progress. Don't let them, they're your friend, and I'm sure sometimes they have good advice, but don't let other people kind of come in and tell you what you should or should not be doing. Protect what you know. You're smart. You've got experience. You have confidence. You don't need that. So protect that. So, wow, you got two big wows there. So, wow, two big wows coming. Ooh. Well, I hope that helps. Stay calm. Love your name. I think it should be mine, or it should be tattooed on my head. Who knows? All righty. I love it. Okay. We are going to take another question. We're right at the end of the hour, so unless I get any other donations, this will be my last question for today's episode of Tarot at 12. So let me see. Okay, I got that one. Sometimes I weirdly scroll around and land on the same one. All righty. Charlie Bear. Hello, Charlie Bear. Thank you so much for coming. I interact with Charlie Bear a lot over on Night Reader's show in the chat. So how exciting. I get to see you here at my show, and I get to read for you. All right. So let's see. Just asking for cards on my counseling career. Interesting. Very nice. Let's use the Arcanum Tarot, if I can get it out of here. There we go. My degree is in psychology, so I'm wondering what kind of counseling you might be interested in. I have not worked in counseling in a while. I've been in sales more recently, but yeah, I'd be interested to hear. Okay, so we want to see some cards on Charlie Bear's counseling career. We're going to use the Arcanum Tarot for this. And we're going to see what we can see on your counseling career. Okay. Put those back. There we go. All righty. On the counseling career. Oh, wow. We've got some good cards. Got some good stuff going on. All righty. So, I'm seeing that there's good things. I'll just say that right away. There are good things. What I'm seeing here, this is the Devil. This is about kind of freeing yourself from something that you've been beholden to. Because of your own doing, your own choice. You can move away if you want to, that kind of a thing. But you've kind of been, being trapped, feeling like you have no way out, but you do. You do have a way out because you're right there next to the Fool. That is all about new opportunities, new adventures. So I'm seeing some things here coming up with new adventures, new beginnings right after freeing yourself of something. Something is holding you back. Something has made you feel like you're stuck, but you're not. You are not stuck. Feels like you are, but you're not. You have the Fool. The Fool is all, like I said, all about those new beginnings. And again, he's looking at the devil being like, hey, sorry, I'm moving on. So I think this is a part of the past. I mean, that's going to pass. Here's our new opportunity. Here next we have the Two of Pentacles. Twos are always about duality. They're about balance. They're about choices. Suit of Pentacles is the suit of work. It's the suit of money, effort that you put into keeping your daily, anything that keeps your daily life going. So this is kind of bouncing back and forth. Like, I'm wondering, are there two positions that you might be interested in, or maybe two fields to, because counseling, I know there's a lot of different things. I mean, you could do marriage counseling, you could do job counseling, you could do, addiction counseling. I mean, there's just tons and tons and tons of things. I feel like you might be kind of tossing around two ideas, might even be two offers. Now, if you're looking at getting a new job or working toward getting something new, this might be two offers. This might be two offers. If you're already in a counseling career, this might be opportunity to kind of switch roles or to advance your current role and trying to decide between those two things. I am getting the impression that you are looking. We've got our devil here. That's the feeling, the unemployed maybe, or in a job now that you don't like because you're wanting to go somewhere else. That's what I'm thinking this is. New opportunity. This is a new job, new opportunity, or a new role at your current job, but new opportunity, tossing around two things. Look what's next. The Six of Wands. This is celebration. This is a foundation. This is the beginnings of building that beautiful castle. This is where the people are typically, ready to go and go through the town. People are so excited. This is a parade of success, but it's the beginning of the journey. This is like winning the battle, but there's still the war, and I don't mean it in a negative way. You're not battling, obviously. But I don't know what other cliche statement I can say to make that point. It's about, these are the smaller things. This is the first achievement, and it's moving on, and you have support, people happy and helping you. So again, I think some very positive things are happening. I think you've got a really strong foundation that you've built, and you're going to start seeing successes from that. I think this is your desire to move on or to be employed or, whatever that looks like. And it's happening. It's happening, and I think you might even have two things to kind of toss around, two things to kind of be thinking about. Check, counseling, I know sometimes has weird hours and goofy things. This also could indicate, balancing your home life with your work life. Either that or two offers. Let's do an endgame card and see if I can get a better feel for that. Is this going to be about two offers or about balancing two things? Endgame is the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups. I think this is about balancing your life. This is about balancing your life. This is new information, and I think, it has the potential to throw things out of whack, with different hours, different pay, different role, any kind of job that you get even when you're perfect for it and it's perfect for you, there's always growing pains. Yeah, I'm seeing that's going to be maybe balancing home and work. But look at this. Look at that. This is where you are. This is where you were, and this is where you're going. What a difference, huh? Wow, that's exciting. Well, good luck with that. Good luck. I hope it goes well. Okay, so let me check for donations really quick. I was really in the zone on that one. I was like, where are we? What am I doing? Okay. Well, we are going to wrap up the show for today. I want to thank you for coming to the show. I love reading for you guys. Please come back tomorrow for tarot at 12 p.m. Central Time. I will be here doing free readings every day. Watch for pop-ups, hit that bell, and you'll get the alert. And don't forget to come back tonight. The Night Reader has a show called Tarot Days and Nights, which will be on tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.